It seems like they are now going after Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift wanted to cut a multi-million-dollar deal with SBF's FTX, but Sam dragged his feet on the collaboration. Now, just to clear things up, I'm actually pretty certain that it was Taylor Swift that didn't go through with the collaboration with FTX, and we saw much larger celebrities, or at least to the same scale like Tom Brady or Kevin O'Leary, actually partnering with FTX. Plus, this is just getting funny and laughable at this point. Investor Place posts, if Taylor Swift and Beyonce can't save AMC stock, nobody can. We saw the original article where Taylor Swift will not save AMC, but Taylor Swift is doing these crazy things for Cinemark. Now we're seeing if Taylor Swift and Beyonce can't save AMC, nobody could. Now what I really want to start this video off with is thanking you guys. I can't thank you guys enough, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. My YouTube channel got demonetized a couple days ago by YouTube. I couldn't get through to them myself to clear up the mistake. As soon as the community, as soon as the Lottery Stocks fam reached out to YouTube, and I can't thank you guys enough for this. They fixed the problem finally today. I truly appreciate the support. I could not do this channel day in and day out without you guys. I love you guys so much. Seriously, I really do. So thank you so much for everybody who reached out to YouTube, everybody who showed support. Without further ado, let's get into the video because we got a lot of stuff to cover with AMC, GameStop, The Spy, as well as things happening with banks. So make sure to watch all the way till the end. And if you find value or just enjoy watching, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. So on top of those two articles with Taylor Swift and Beyonce and the FTX, yada, 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 we have another article coming out today basically saying that naked shorting isn't the problem on AMC. Naked shorting is, just a loophole that is he say, she say, and is probably not even occurring. Stepping away from the news articles, I know you guys all saw the pop in AMC's chart yesterday and kind of today, right? We went green for the first half of today, at least so far. And I want to talk about the potential gamma ramp that AMC could be seeing. So you're seeing 43,000, almost 44,000 calls expiring in the money currently, and it is already Thursday. And then you're only seeing 3,000 puts expiring in the money. So I know they do damage on Fridays, but how much damage could they actually do? We actually may see more calls expiring in the money compared to puts for the first time in a long time. And then next week, the week after that, the options chain is much more bullish than bearish for AMC, especially the expiration on October 20th with over 100,000 calls compared to about 60,000 puts. Also, I want to point out that this happened on a day that they let up on these short exempts. October 3rd right here, the short exempts dropped to 87,000 from day in and day out being above 260,000, being above 200,000, 300,000, so on and so forth. So they went very high. They let up slightly on these short exempts, and you saw the buying pressure that is there on AMC above that, right? Above the 87,000 orders that they're dropping on. AMC is currently trading at $8.47, up 1.56% on the day, and we broke out of this flag, came down, retested it, and are trading off of this flag right now. So based off of the channel that we're in, this aggressive higher highs, higher lows, we should see a bounce right around $8.40 and then scale up to about $9. However, the first level, we want a clean break over $8.60. We didn't get a clean break over that. We just got a wick. If we clean break base off of that, I'm watching $9 after that, and then $10.34 and then $10.75 before we are even close to being out of the woods. I said a while ago, I'm watching at $15.30 level-ish, and we have this whole chunk of resistance to break through for AMC as well. However, when it ran back in January and back in June of 2021, you saw that slow scale up, and that is what we're hoping to see going forward. A quick touch on the Ortex numbers, 12.14% short interest, utilization at 62%, and the cost per average still very low with a max of 6%, an average of 2%, as well as the minimum. Now we have some weird news here, and take it with a grain of salt, take it with your tinfoil hat, whatever you want to do. Leave a comment down below on this. So another potential sketchy partnership, to say the least, with Adam Aaron to unload shares. I don't know, the exact outcome of this or why this is a thing, but there was a lot of conspiracies with Antera. On March 15th of 2022, AMC is playing offense again with a bold diversification move. We just purchased 22% of Hycroft Mining. March 22nd, so amusing, narrow-minded, call our Hycroft investment stupid, idiotic. AMC also understands how to raise cash and stretch out debt. Eric Spot understands gold and silver, adding a very low price for our shares / warrants, tons of crow eating ahead, and it won't be by me. Guess what? 2 days after this, his OG partner Eric Sprott ended up selling 5,000 shares of Hycroft Mining at $1.27, which was the highest price on this chart that these insiders sold at. And then the rest of them from November 30th to February 6th of 2023 are all Mudrick Capital Management, and we know all the previous history with Mudrick Capital and AMC. You guys let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. Again, it's kind of just left out up in the air on this, but it's interesting to bring up, especially lining up the time frames. Now, Robinhood holders, Fidelity holders, a lot of them with those brokers are getting their accounts changed to margin accounts from cash accounts, which could be a sketchy liquidity grab for multiple tickers, one of them including FNGR, MMAT, MMTLP, etc. But not only that, people are seeing that their shares are being still lent out even though Bed Bath & Beyond shares are canceled. If you guys are seeing the same thing, let me know. That is very odd. And also be very careful. Make sure to pay attention to your accounts that they are not getting changed manually to margin accounts without your permission. GameStop trading at $14.73. Still another red day, down 0.94% on the day. Just hugging this support as hard as we can, right around $14.65. If we break below, I have this level at $13.35 for GameStop to trail down to. If we break above, watch for a rejection at $15.57. If we clean break above that, then watch $16.35 for another rejection. Overall, I don't think GameStop bottomed out just yet. However, the options chain for the calls out of the money outweigh the puts out of the money by a large amount, but the puts are winning on the options chain for what's expiring in the money because of how red GameStop actually is. Now, breaking news, the SEC's enforcement director is currently the subject of a corruption investigation. And finally, to hit a home run, Chase Bank announces they have begun accepting payments in XRP. We are seeing a lot of positive news towards XRP, and AMC's chart follows XRP, so this is good essentially for AMC. Now, before we get into some additional stuff and then the S&P 500 to close out the video, make sure to pop in the Discord, guys. You will not regret it. Hopefully, the thing that I have coming will be integrated by Monday, and by that time frame, if you're not in Discord, you may regret it. Again, I'm in there on the daily. You can come talk with me, talk stocks all day long with 500 of the most amazing people. We also have options trading alerts in there. We post gains, post losses, and more. So get in the Discord. The link is right under the video, as well as pinned in the top comments. And right with that link alongside it is the Mumu link. If you guys want up to 16 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock, a chance at a Tesla or Google stock guaranteed depending on what you deposit, and $50 sent to your account to trade with, which is essentially 5 free AMC shares. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's one click of a button. Use my link, sign up for Mumu, and make a deposit. Those links are right under the video and pinned in the top comments. Now, the national debt problem is very quickly getting much worse. We saw an increase of $275 billion added to the debt in a single day, and it was pointed out online the US is on track to add $1 trillion to the national debt in a single month. So the debt crisis is here, and it is just getting worse. On top of that, Iran will ban cash withdrawals and transactions in US dollars as of January 1st of 2024. It seems as if they are starting the new year to completely hedge against the US dollar and try and outplay the US dollar, which of course won't be good for the economy. And on top of that, they are not showing you this on the media. The bank contagion continues as Metro Bank shares halted after 2 circuit breakers to the downside, down 40%. And the stock market fear and greed index is in extreme fear. Now, before we touch onto the S&P 500, I want to let you guys know watching, be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. What this means is when the market is in distress and everybody is fearful, there's extreme fear in the market. This is the time to buy. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, just a guy on YouTube, but this is how you become rich, is buying when others are fearful and selling when others are greedy. You want to get a step ahead of the game. Now, the SPY is trading at 422.55, down 0.5% on the day, exactly to a T with what we called out. Scaled up to this level at 424.65, got a rejection, and is just trading between these channels. If it's bullish, somehow watch for a break over 425 and then a rejection at 431.20. If it's bearish, which is more likely, watch for a break under 421, a clean break, and then come down to about 410 to 413 on the S&P 500. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for showing your support. Make sure to check the links under the video. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.